Looks like a me.
All right, call to order. Let's go.
There we go. Do it. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. This guy should have run a meeting.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Cloudworthy? Here. Councilmember Darrow?
Here.
Councilmember Holler?
Here.
Councilmember McAdams?
Here.
Councilmember McConnell?
Here.
Councilmember Ostrom?
Here.
The meeting was advertised according to the Open Public Meetings Act, and complies with all the laws therein. Okay. We have, public, open to the public.
I get a motion.
Second first. Second. I'm so used to it.
It is open to the public. If anybody would like to,
All in favor?
all in favor?
Aye. Now you open the public, anybody in the public that's able to speak?
Motion to close.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You say motion to close, you're actually making a motion, so that's why I
Right,
was like, getting confused on that.
Yeah.
I said, can I get a motion?
Okay. All right. The first one is new business. So in the last meeting, we introduced the bond ordinance for $360,000. That included 160 on the general capital side and 200 in the water side. And when I went and looked at the numbers, they do, if everybody remembers, there was a change order on the agenda last meeting. And when I was reading through it, I saw the numbers on it, and I went to go look at the other numbers, and it threw off the water by $170,000. So I need another 200 grand in water to cover all the cost of everything because of the change order that came across that I didn't realize. So we have to reintroduce this bond ordinance, still the 160 on the general capital, but it's going to be another 200,000 on the water. Like I said, we're going to get this money back in the Soul Bay settlement, but I have to add it, so it'll be a $560,000 capital approved capital thing for next meeting. Just give you a heads up on that thing. So that's what that is. It's for we're doing the what's that tank called?
Our Zeolite softener.
Yeah, the softener tank, and then this would also, the other 200,000 is going towards the building repair. They're putting the building in there, all the changes on that, and then the one well that we were redoing, right?
Correct.
Well, for
And there was just to add to Ryan's thing, there was just a couple things that were unforeseen, like when we had our final numbers, what we wanted to go out for. After we made that resolution, everything came in, and we had some other issues that we had to take care of right away, so it was just unforeseen.
Yeah, so they use every contingency we possibly have on that last change order. And since it was the previous engineer, it just, they just drug their feet a little bit and didn't give it to us until now, when it should have been done a while ago. So that's the reason why it's a change in the number. So if everybody's okay, we can move on. Old business, we have second reading for two ordinances. One was vehicles and traffic, and that is to put a handicap over on Haycon, on the next block in Haycon. And then on the chapter 112, Parks and Recreation, we know that an ordinance to change the hours of the park to make it 8 to 4, I believe. That's correct?
Yes.
8 to 4, Monday through Friday during school days. We have resolutions. We have both of these resolutions are basically resolutions for authorizing bingo raffle licenses, which is standard practice. There's nothing really to discuss over that. They're all both being held at the American Legion. And items of discussion. One of the item of discussion is the chair service agreement with Oakland Municipal Court. We've been with Municipal Court with Oakland for about 8 years. And right now we're paying about $130,000 a year for municipal court services. The new agreement has gone down. They added Stratford as another court. So they have 5 courts in Oakland now. So they are now at about $114,000 for 2026, $116 for 2027, $118 for the following year for a 3-year contract. So we're paying a lot less than we did over the last couple of years. So I think we can continue on. I did look into just Westfield to get an idea, and it would be about $120 just to even entertain that coming over to there and trying to combine Westfield with the court over there. So I think we're still in good shape with the company we have with Oakland. I think we should continue on with them. They're doing a good job for us. And Dawn's still in charge over there, who used to be our court clerk.
You said
Everybody have any
114?
questions on that?
You said 114?
114, yeah. It's in your Google Drive if you see it, the actual agreement is in there to see if you wanted to see anything. And I have a copy here if you want to look at it at any point. But it's a 3-year contract. And they do like a really true shared service. So basically is we're a high volume, high ticket town over another town. They're not going to charge us more because they're doing more work for Brooklawn than another road. So if you're a higher stress town, you don't get punished. So sometimes like when they do think, oh, you got a lot of ticket writing here or a lot of calls of service, we're going to increase your thing. That over there, everything is the same. Oakland pays the same exact amount in court as we do. They take the security for the courtroom, everything. So they don't really overcharge us for everything. It's actually a true shared service. Very good. Bonnie does a good job over there.
Do we keep the revenue?
Yes, we keep all the revenue. All revenue still comes to us. Any revenue the police go and they keep track of the ticket writing and the amount of money, and they send us a check every month.
And I'm agree.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, so I hope so. The other thing is safety coordinator. We haven't had a safety coordinator this year. We just tried to piecemeal it. We had what I would like to suggest. We had a former person retire from here, James Ellis, from our former chief of police. See if we can bring him back as just a safety coordinator. He's asking for $5,000 to be our safety coordinator for the year. That entitled 4 quarterly meetings for the town to have. We have to do JSO, the job site observations for DPW, police, fire, EMS, administration. You have to inspect all the parks, check all the fire alarms and all the public buildings once a quarter. So I think 5,000 is a very good price for this job. So if everybody's okay with that, I would like to appoint him that. He would start now, but he would not get paid this year. He would start getting paid on January 1 for the next year for the 5,000.
And we had one like every year up until this
We
year?
we had one all the time. It was always included in other people's positions. Gene Safuni was the last one. His title continued of 10 grand with the safety of his money that he was getting paid.
And he did multiple jobs of just that.
He did multiple jobs. He was part of Public Works at the same time as being our handyman.
Cool.
So that's what he was doing before, and then he had safety on top of that. So, but we have nobody that can do it right now that has the time to do the work for that. That's the thing.
Now, it's a 1-year contract right now, he's starting now, come January, we'll get, well, now I want 10,000.
No, it starts now,
Okay.
and 5,000 wouldn't start until January 1 anyway. He's not getting paid the rest of this year. He's just getting acclimated and learning the job.
Because I think my concern about what mission stuff I told you earlier this week is, I was against the fact that I don't want Mike to feel someone's always looking over his shoulder.
So that's.
Not you, I'm talking about Mike Brewster, because it's a guy being retired, I don't want him hanging around thinking, and then Mike feeling that pressure he's got to try to keep up to his standards.
Do you feel that?
I don't think you would feel that way.
I think it'd be more of an asset, but what do you think?
So, no, I don't feel that way, but.
Yeah, but you don't feel
I
right now, I'm
appreciate
saying if he's in there, I was that was my main concern. when I heard
Listen, I
stuff about-
appreciate that. Seamus is a team player. He's an asset. If we can get him for that price, I think it's.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
does he
And,
replace a fire inspector? It sounds like he's gonna do fire inspection too, right? So it sounds like.
He's not certified for fire inspection. This is for safety only.
Okay.
If we want to get him to send him to school, then maybe he can
No,
do that.
well,
but-
what do you consider safety? Because last year it did, they had, Brooklyn Day, or I think it was, they had, these guys came from Gloucester and were threatening to close everybody down because they didn't have a.
That's fire inspection.
Okay,
That's a fire official. That's
Even though it's
totally
still safety, it's entirely
Yeah,
different.
that's entirely different.
Okay.
The safety is more, making sure they do job site observation, like making sure, even though they never do it, but wearing the safety goggles while they're doing the trash, or wearing gloves to protect their hands and stuff like that, so we don't create, workers' comp issues. Same thing with they do job service, like, site operation with the police. The chief will do that one, and he would say, okay, well, I observed them arresting this guy, or we're doing this call and how they did it, make sure they took him down correctly and everything was done followed by procedure. And that's what we put in there to report, and we talk about those things. If there's a broken plastic on the playground, he would have to inspect that, make sure it's clean so we don't get any lawsuits on the playground, stuff like that. That's what they do. That's what the safety coordinator is responsible for.
I like it.
All right, and that's pretty much basically all the stuff I needed to go over in public with our resolution, but I didn't know if you wanted to get an update on McDonald's at this time to, I know we can't vote on anything to the next council meeting. I know if there's anything that you wanted to bring up tonight for discussion on that.
No.
Okay.
Be closed session.
We're closed session. Okay, still on that. Okay. Basically, that's it for this meeting. If anybody has anything else they wanted to talk about,
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to go around the room and ask.
and I talked to Mike, that, Gloucester has that policy, we have the policy now too, about making parents co-responsible for their kids. Well, we've had a lot of problems this week over at these ball field, and, Mike was involved, and we caught 2 of the kids damaging the sprinkler, okay? And the worst part was, I just walked over to the kid, I have no problem you guys playing around the sprinkler here, but stay away from the head. They immediately kicked it, shot the water into the basketball courts, and Mike brought up, clearly saw it. So, he has 2 kids, but I would like them, we already talked, they have to pay for, they're coming out tomorrow, let's say, a minimum of $130 service fee. If they did any damage to the head, it could be.
That would be something that we would apply to send it to the, if there's any charges brought against the
Well,
parents.
that's what I said, I want us to make sure that the police, the kids are getting out of control. The
I
playground,
would agree.
the playground over here was Sunday night was ridiculous, and I said, I'm not getting involved. The climbing in the net, riding e-bikes through it. I mean, it was, and I know 2 of them were seniors in high school out there. And I said, I'm not getting involved in this, So, but
Did you arrest any, I mean, not arrest them,
No.
but did you bring them in?
Yeah, so we identified both juveniles. It's gonna be a station house agreement with restitution factored into it. And I know Mr. Darrow mentioned that maybe charge the parents with failure to supervise ordinance, but I'll discuss with him offline. But we are seeking restitution for the station house adjustment. We've identified both juveniles
Okay.
and whatever the service
You
charge
need,
is.
you need a service charge, so we,
Well, yeah, when they-
whatever we get, we
when-
gotta submit it to the
Yeah,
police department,
yeah.
what I'm saying.
But I mean, it's either you're gonna have to come up with something, resolution for this playground, and saying closing, that's not gonna be good. They're still gonna be out there, but it's something that was absolutely ridiculous.
Honestly, when the playground was closed last year,
What's
they
that?
were all pretty respectful about that. I was really surprised.
But I mean,
When we closed it, when we were waiting for the cameras. Where are we with the cameras now?
Where are we with that?
Where are we with cameras at the playground?
up and running, I don't know.
They should be Tuesday.
Really installed, ready to go?
Ready to
Is the
go.
electric, everything's ready,
Correct.
right? We'll be
Electric's
online.
He's been working on his
After
mission
Tuesday.
for a while. so
Yes,
we- we're-
I know we were at their mercy. We were waiting for them for a while, so. Because I think that'll be really
I'm
helpful,
open Tuesday.
a little bit helpful. I don't know.
And there was a
I
lot
told
of.
him to get some one where you can talk into it, yell at the kid while you're sitting there and just yell at them.
I yell at my people all the time through mine.
But it is.
Oh, yes, I do.
Right, should we have, especially these kids climbing these nets, it's gonna be very easy for them to fall.
What net?
The
Are you talking about
net,
the net on the thing, or the actual net going up
the
that?
actual net that we just put
Oh
on.
my God, they're climbing up that thing?
Yeah, they're climbing up there, so somebody's gonna fall if they get hurt really bad. Do we have to put signs, we've noted for signs in Brooklyn.
Signs
There are
don't keep
signs
people from
on there.
climbing.
But,
Saying it. I
Not
mean,
doing it.
you can't,
that's why that's why it's funny, what happens legally, the kids climb up there, because they're gonna fall, there's no doubt. They figure
They're
that.
idiots.
but that's
I
not
don't know
our
what to tell you,
fault.
like,
That's not our fault.
Mike,
Yeah.
oh, you beg you differ, ask the lawyer.
could we put in,
Is there
obviously,
No signage, there's no signage on no
We're-
climbing.
you know,
Yeah,
I would never think somebody would be climbing the
yeah,
net.
We can add that. We're getting new signage, actually.
We have to add that over there by the
The
leach field
rules.
too then.
no, that's 12 feet high, they can't get it back.
Not jumping on the,
Sign
the-
indicate our
from back.
responsibility.
like when patrol.
Does the sign indicate our
Is it possible
responsibility?
that, like,
Yes.
I would say if you either like, hey, could you walk the playground real quick before coming into the police station as like a, you know what I mean, you're here anyway, just check in, hey, parents, everything good, and then.
I'm trying to set the example. I've get kids off the bikes. I've seen the kids climb it. Right, I've done my share. I'm spreading the good word. But it's continuous, right? You tell
This is only
somebody,
a week.
don't kick the sprinkler, okay, and
Right.
you turn your head, you can turn around and kick the sprinkler. We're trying our best. I try to spread the message.
But that's why I asked Rich whether a sign will help us protect us. I mean, probably wouldn't, but at least they would, that would,
All right, so we need signs.
Mike,
Give me verbiage and an email.
get the verbiage from Brian, because you don't like letter me a compliment. You know
I
that.
got this.
What's
I'm
that?
You don't like
seriously
our verbiage we give you.
Tomorrow.
So we'll
So
give you,
if you're
you guys like doing it this
specific
way.
that
fine.
you want it
Put whatever
said,
you want on the
email
sign.
me and let me know.
Yeah.
I have the other signs, I'm gonna take a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay.
And so that we can get them, because I have not been able to use that playground at all, and I would like to.
Yeah, and one other thing,
Not at all.
especially with Trish over there, we should have like a bicycle rack outside you get.
But that's gonna be a big thing,
I mean,
the
because-
bikes, no bikes, no bikes, no
Well, that's what I
dogs.
said, they had a bunch of places that was,
I know.
but the guy with the e-bike was riding over, like running people over.
I know.
And they also figured out an easier way to get down the sliding board by climbing on the outside of it, up and stick it through the nets.
There's 3 signs on that thing that says, don't climb the outside.
I don't think it can be,
Why?
every,
We're gonna have an
there was
announcement.
a line over, but no, but I just wanted to bring that up because, I was out there, like, put seed down on Sunday night, and I counted the seeds, actually incredible how fast it grows. And I just want to see what was going on with it, and, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
I haven't seen the fence, but I assume the squares are small.
Yeah,
The
that
whole
one-
idea is to prevent a baseball, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be difficult to put your foot in there to use it as a,
I guess if
Fair
you're
enough.
12
Yeah,
and
no,
under,
but I'll show you this.
you won't see me on that.
They probably use the pole as a truss, because
You can say it's right here.
Really?
It's,
you can't get a foot in there.
I don't think you'll be able to.
no,
But I mean,
the
I'm sure it would have some give in it that would allow you,
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna have give in it.
they're definitely climbing. They're definitely climbing.
Yeah,
You
but-
can tell me how many, I'll put them every 15, 20 feet. Tell me, do not climb net, done. Red with white background.
Trish, did you have anything?
Not really, just I hope to see everybody at the fall festival. Looks like it's gonna be a really nice day, lots of things to do. So, yeah, excited.
Jeff?
Just looking for the festival, thank you.
No, nothing much. I know we had a discussion regarding, borough homes, and I sent, emails to, Mayor and to Christina to get things rolling. She's in the process of doing that. Other than that, no, nothing really.
Everything is done besides the, key card maker for the community center. Once that's in, which should be mid next week, they'll get it installed. We'll work with IT to, kind of put it all in the same network so we can kind of unlock it from here. We'll get the codes in people's phones and that kind of stuff, and then go from there. But, I sent purchase order over to Ryan, so that's pretty much done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Saturday. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Looks like great weather, like you had said. Pickleball court, they just painted today. Hopefully that is the final solution to the paint issue, so I'm really excited that's on there. Glass is going in tomorrow or Friday,
Thursday, Friday.
to have that in there, and then I need some birch breaking in there, and then we'll be completely finished. But, we have that going in there. The ramp, should be done on the 14th, October 14th.
Correct.
They're gonna have their steps in and have everything kind of redone, on there with the ramp, and then it'll be ready to go, so. We're ready to open.
And Colin rescinds his last statement about.
I did, no, I love that pickleball court, yeah. No, I do, yeah, I got treated nicely. Right, I mean,
I don't have anything for right now.
Mike,
Here we go, start getting ready for, the fall festival cleaning up down there. Corresponding with Todd, if you have anybody have any last minute things, feel free to text me, email me, phone call. I know we're getting close, so everything's good. We'll be ready. We'll have 2 people on site. Our Sergeant McKinney, we went over our little plan, so we'll have cones ready, areas that need to be coned off, cordoned off. We'll have people down there to mitigate traffic and set up where everybody's going as far as their lanes. So we're good.
Cool, yeah, it's exciting.
Third Street's also beautiful. Mr. Price, I don't mean to steal your thunder. When a councilman does that, we know we're in good shape, so.
Except for the
but,
plywood they took, but that's okay, I'll take
You know,
it.
we worked with Ernie from Pioneer
Wonderful.
multiple times. Everything's good. Projects are going good. Work plan's almost wrapped up.
is it complete?
We're 99.8%.
Very close.
Good.
Here we go.
We love it.
Chief?
I just want to thank everybody again for last council meeting for the promotion. Brian High, still 15 days of settling in. So I appreciate that. I thank you guys. I want to thank Councilman Darrow for the generous donation for the Phillies tickets, the drawing It's Friday, for the game Saturday, so, hopefully it's a 7 o'clock game, we can enjoy the festival, and enjoy the raffle, and enjoy the closed game, so, thanks again, sir.
You're making some money, right? That's important.
Yep, yeah, help generate some money and, get some t-shirts, and, some giveaways.
Just to pick up some additional information from Mike, I decided trying to wrap up phase 1 for third this week. We did have the bid opening for phase 2 and phase 3 for third last Wednesday. And Big Pavers was the low bidder for that with a bid for a total of both phase 2 and phase 3. The bid amount was $414,833.
And we know we're gonna authorize that probably at the November meeting after the authorization for the money goes through the general account.
That's all.
All right, that's great. Brian, didn't have anything?
No, thank you.
Good. Everybody good?
We're gonna go to executive though.
Yep, so we're gonna go into executive on the next one, Ted.
Can I just wheel her around real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Can somebody help me get her
We
out?
have
the door so I
a
don't
resolution
face
number
planter like
139
I
of
almost did?
2025.
Should be a decline,
resolution
I would probably get a little shove from
Hold
the.
on.
I literally
John.
almost face planted her.
Public participation within a portion of the meeting, the Borough Council, the Borough of Brooklyn pursuant to NJSA 10:412. This will be about personnel and contracts negotiation. I need a motion to accept.
Motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
And there'll be no action taken after.
Brian, inch and 3/4.